Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Milo, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Our lines are doing fantastic. We are making tons of money. We have almost 20 million in the bank to play with today. Our loan is completely paid off. While I was letting the game run, I did a little bit of smoothing on the line around these parts. So I just smoothed down all of these hills that we were cutting through. I think it looks much better. I did some smoothing along here as well. I'm not sure if this looks too great here. I'm going to work on that again in the future, but all in all, I think it looks much better, much smoother. I did some upgrading as well, so I upgraded both of our passenger trains. So we are running the Baldwin still, but I changed the cars that we were using. We go into edit. We're now using this passenger car with clear story, which carries 16 people. So 7 cars, we're up to a 112 capacity. And those are making us some money. This one here is only running at half. So we want to extend that passenger line as soon as possible to get more people flowing up and down there. The farm did level up to level 3. If we take a look at the Maracunda destinations, we are showing 29 people and we're getting 66% in there from Maracunda. I guess that's what that means. I wish it showed me a total demand somewhere for workers, but I can't seem to locate it. If anybody does know the answers to that, please let me know in the comments. We're going to take a look at a little bit of cargo today. The first thing that I want to do is boost up our conmat production. I upgraded the boats as well. So we are now running the Denora Castle. It has a capacity of 100, and I dropped a couple boats off of that line. Now, every now and again, we are waiting a little bit here for stone. That seems to be clearing up right now. But if we look at this stone, it's only running at about half of the shipment, and then this stone up here is only running at about half the shipment as well. So we need to get some more cities involved in buying that product. So we're going to connect Maracunda. It's going to be a long line for the vehicles that we have right now, but it should boost us up a little bit until we unlock some more cargo vehicles. And we're just going to come straight across here. And we'll bump that up just a tad so that our ships can get underneath it. And then over here, we're going to add another cargo platform. And then I think we should be able to use the same drop-off point. If we pick up a new one, then yeah, that should show us the demand. So we're covering most of the sea there, so we're going to use that same one. And we're going to add a new line from Normanville Port up to Maracunda. And we're going to name that T for truck, of course. And RM Port. To MCA. And then we're going to make that our green color as well. And then we'll just add a couple vehicles right now just to get that started. And then we'll add more as that builds up. Let me go ahead and turn the date speed back on before I forget. I selected a bus by mistake. We want to go up here to the cargo depot, and that should fix that. All right, so that should get some more conmats coming down this line. So we're running closer to full on the way back. As you can see, this guy, he's dropping off 100 stone. He's only picking up 56 conmats. I think I have too many vehicles on this delivery line. While I'm looking at that, that's also spelt wrong. Let's just knock him out for right now. Okay, so let's extend our passenger line. We're going to come down to Dory Harbor here. And that, again, should build up a whole bunch of passengers for us running up and down those three cities. And we're going to put that station in right back here. Go with the one track for now. And then this way we could branch off this way, head down the coast, and we could branch off this way and go across the river. Get some streets connected. Throw in a bus T-bow. Sorry about the building, but progress is necessary. And look at that, they're building new ones already. And then here in Dory, I think we'll do another loop. Get a stop over here. Get one here or here. Throw in another road depot. Put that right outside of town. Two lines. Make that our blue color. B for bus. We'll do DHR for Dory Harbor. Loop 1. Second line going the other direction. R is what we did. Two. Make that one blue as well. And then we get rid of this line. And I think we'll start off with 3 on each. Let's see how we're going to bring our track through. Try to stay level for as long as we can. These guys will just connect for right now. Actually like that. I think that looks cool. And can we curve it more without losing too much speed? Drops down to 110, but that's not too bad. Stays at the 120, so I think we'll keep it there. There'll be a couple bridges involved here, I think. I think we'll go for that tunnel just so that we can keep the line flat. We do want to curve this way a bit. It's a pretty long bridge, but I'm okay with it. And we're coming in way too low here, though. Don't want to do that. Take out these reds for a moment. Okay. We should be able to bridge those roads over, which will be nice for our traffic in the future. Got a bunch of money right now, so let's do a little bit of smoothing. That doesn't look great, especially this side. I don't really like that there's no pillar there, but we can take a look at reconfiguring that in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look at this line, and let's add that stop in. So right now we're going from Mirba to Sandy Point. We want to continue on to Dory Harbor and then stop back at Sandy Point. All right, so hopefully that should boost that up and fill up that passenger line. Now, if we take a look at Mirba and we take a look at Maracunda, both have gotten big enough that they're demanding more products, but they're not demanding a lot. So right now we're only demanding 6 fuel there. And we're only demanding 10 fuel here, which isn't really enough to set up a line to make a decent profit off of. But we're going to try to get it started into Mirba to try to boost up the growth of that city to increase that demand. So we're going to take again another look at Dury Harbor, which is demanding fuel, and it's demanding 77. So I think that's what we want to start with, is getting fuel into there first. Now we do have 2 crude oil wells here, and we also have one over here. We have a fuel refinery here, but we need the crude oil turned into oil first, which we can do right here. And we're going to do this by boat, I think. So if we take a look at our water, the green area is navigable. So as you can see, we can get boats up through here. So I think if we terraform this out a little bit here, we should be able to get a harbor placed right there connecting to both of those industries. So let's go into our flatten tool. Brush size is all the way up. We're going to go with circle. We're going to start right here. This might be expensive. We're just going to cut out a bigger path next to these marshlands, I guess is what they are. And then we're going to get rid of this completely here. Back a little. Go with the square. See if we can get a nice edge here for our dock to go on. That fits nicely right there. Okay, and then if we take a look at our navigatable water again, yeah, we can get right up to that platform. So that should work nicely. Over here, we're just going to add another platform to our existing harbor. And look at that, our conmats have really gone up, which is nice to see. And our stone is doing quite well. Our shipment's gone up, so we're producing more. We're starting to back up again, so let's get 4 more. And then we'll add another ship in a moment as well. As soon as this one gets down there, we'll throw another one on there. Let's go ahead and configure this port. Get another large dock. Of course, that's colliding the road there. We're going to have to just move that road a little bit. Hopefully, I try to do it without destroying too many vehicles. And then we need a landing on there as well. Dock outside of navigated waters. So let's do a little bit more flattening right here. Now, can we get that in there? There we go. And then we can go back and smooth this a little bit so it looks better. Okay. Then we're going to need another cargo on there. I think we're actually going to need 2 of them. Then we need our platforms at our 2 oils. 1. We'll put one of you right there. Get another one over here. Okay. So first we will need to bring down, I need to connect that with a road. Then we'll bring our oil down to the port. So this is going to be truck, MRB, crude oil. Color that black. This one's going to be MRB fuel. Black. We're going to connect from port 2 in Mirba over to our Aduri Harbor port. So that is actually port 1. So that's going to be S for ship, and that's going to be MRB port to DHR port, which is our light blue color. Sorry, that's actually our teal color. Okay. Then we're going to need another cargo platform here. And then a delivery in Dury Harbor. Put that right there. All right, so we're getting passengers here already. We already have 67 people waiting there, so that's nice to see. Got a bunch here too. And we're already running at 96, so that's nice. That's boosting us up quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to need one more line. We're going to go from the Dory Port to Dory. That's going to be our light green. Sorry, that's going to be our dark green. E for truck. EHR, goods delivered. Okay. I'll put a shipyard over here. Angle that. All right, let's go with our Zoa roaster. And MRP to R. Okay, let's get some cargo vehicles. Let's do 8 of those for now. That's going to go on the MRB crude oil, and we'll do 2 right now for the fuel line. Over to Dory, we'll get 1 for right now. And that'll go on the Dory goods delivery line. HR. Do that. I think so. Okay. All right, so that should get that fuel moving around. Yep, we got crude oil building up right there. Our trucks are on the way to get it. Tons of con mats there. That's a good point to drop in another ship. You see Marigunda, it dropped down, went back up again. Now it's demanding those 2. But again, the demand's not a lot. So if we run a train down here, it's just not going to bring a lot of fuel down because the demand's not there. So I don't know if we run a couple trucks just to get it going up, or if we just wait until the city grows more. And while I'm thinking about it, I do not want this line picking up any fuel or oil. So under our load side, we're just going to turn those off. Okay. Otherwise, it would start putting fuel in there to send to Maricunda, and then it's going to prevent some of our con mats to coming down. So I just don't want to do that right now. I want to get these lines set in before we start adding any more cities into our shipping demands. Again, as you can see, we're making tons of money. I mean, I spent a ton of money this episode already, and we have more than we started with. These red lines that are losing money, I mean, most of them are the ones we just put in, and I mean, it just doesn't matter with the amount of profits that were coming in from everything else. So we're going to go ahead and call it an episode there. Thank you guys so much for being with me. If you could, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.